Okay, welcome back to Kimbo's Crafts. I'm Kimbo, and this is my channel where I go over all things craft, journaling, scrapbooking, particularly travel journaling related right now. So, if you are new to my channel, it might come as a little bit of a surprise. If you watched last video, then you'll see that I recently completed a travel journal. I took the opportunity to empty out my Delfonics pouch, which I'm going to continue using. I just love it. And yeah, I'm going to refill it and repack it for the next journal trip, I guess. Anyway, yeah, have you ever sat down to organize something and then just threw everything in a pile to sort through later? It's not the best choice, but that's definitely what I started with. So we're going to sort through this, see what we want to, or what I want to put in my pouch and get to organizing. So some things I keep in my pouch. This is it's actually a receipt book, I believe. And I just like it for storing ephemera, those sorts of things. If I'm going to do a scrapbook later, I think I'll need this to be able to bring things home and then do a bigger kind of project with them. So I have this, and it actually perfectly packs in the back large pouch of the Delfonics. And so it pretty much lives there. I didn't necessarily need to take it out because I'm just going to put it right back where it came from, but I wanted to share that with you. And then, of course, I've got the Wanderlust Passport. This is the new book I'm going to be using. I suppose before I pack it in there, though, I'm going to go through the stickers because it has a folder in the back where I can put stickers, and I have this pouch from my traveler's notebook, an insert for an actual traveler's notebook that I'm going to use. So we'll just set that one off to the side till we can better go through our stickers, or I can better go through my stickers. Let's see. So one item that's definitely always going is my step printer. It's a Kodak step printer, and it needs its charger. I have had to charge it a few times. Actually, on my last trip, I had to charge it as well. So it's definitely got to keep the charger. And I'm going to bring, so the charger is a proprietary one. And I think the new one has a USB-C, but this one doesn't. And I have to use the one it came with. And it has a USB, just an old style charging. So I have this big clunker that I've had it can work with. All my other chargers, though, are, I would say, smaller, and they all go USB-C to USB-C. So maybe when that one, I've looked at getting a different one because it actually is, I think, thicker than the more recent ones they make, but there's nothing really wrong with it, so I just keep it. One day I'd like to be able to just have one charger for everything. So if you're going to pack that, if I'm going to pack that, I'll be packing the paper that goes along with it. That'll go just right next to it with the cable. And I got to pack a lot of those because I go through a lot of pictures. And then I've got these two pen sets, mostly because they're different. They both stand up. This one's pretty thick. I don't know if I'll actually be keeping it. Definitely packing this pen set. The La Pen, I've been using it. This is a watercolor brush pen set that I recently got. It's just a little tall for my pouch, so I don't think it'll make it, but I might add it in this back pouch if I choose to take out the receipt book for a shorter trip. I think I'll keep those off to the side, ready to go. Now, all of the pens, I've got these pens. They are touch pens, and they have the brush tip, so I can get that kind of brush pen look in smaller pens. I've got gold and silver. I think I got those when I was in Chicago. It's also fun to have souvenirs that go with me on my next trips. This is tacky glue. I actually got this as a gift for my birthday, and so this is a glue pen. Very helpful. I also always bring my small tape runners. I'm packing two right now because it might be hard to see. This one's half out, so I'm worried it's going to run out and I won't have enough tape. And luckily they're small enough. So I'll just put them in here. Let's see. And then I have these permanent marker twin tip pens. And they're the same size. Okay, so I just need one of those. And that's just your regular run-of-the-mill black permanent marker. Okay, so let's see, back inside. I have these journaling stencil set. I got these from Happy Planner. And so I'm going to be putting them in here, probably right there. I still have my washi set, and they're really small, so I think I'm going to find a way to put them over here. Always have a bag. This one also I picked up on my travels. It's from the Roswell Research Center Museum. And it's just small, easy, folded up. I got a, what did I get there? Magnet. And I got the bag. And sometimes it's nice just to have a bag. You never know when you need to back up something, make sure it doesn't bleed through. Now, something I want to get into is stamps. And I do have these travel stamps. Now, this is just an irregular acrylic block for clear stamps. It'll work for most of these. This is a set from Everyday Explorers. I believe they're Wanderlust. They have monthly kits to make mini books. And so this is one that I thought would go perfect with this. And then I have these small, perfect, they break apart, small ink stack. I'm really not sure if they'll work. They might be too bulky standing upright, but I could probably put them in. Ooh. Luckily they seal fairly well. Probably put them in more like that. Let's see. In this pouch they might work perfect. Okay. Let's see if this fits in a pouch inside. Ooh, not really. Oh, that one. Pouches are two different sizes? No way. You guys, just realized something really basic about my pouch, I think. Oh, wait. Oh, you just have to spread it out. Okay. I was about to be so weirded out. All right. Then the acrylic block. I don't know how anybody uses the pouches without these Velcro. I put these in. The bag itself only came with this pocket being Velcroed. So I added stick-in Velcro squares throughout, which in one of my previous videos, you can go back and give it a watch, see how I did that. And it really added a lot of utility because otherwise, let me just give you a look. This one's going to fall out because this one's no longer stuck. Anyway, it gave a lot of utility in holding things in because otherwise they would just fall right out. Okay, so that's the generic packing. So let's go ahead and look at the mountain of travel adjacent stickers I have. I don't even know where to start. Okay, so this one, I think I'm going to throw out immediately because it's just too thick. And I think this is more applicable to either a different setup for packing or a scrapbook. It's just too bulky for what I'm looking for, especially with how thick I've made it. Oh, my whiteout. Now I gotta put the whiteout in with the bag, the extra bag. Okay. Things that didn't make the cut. Okay. Let's get all the stickers out. So this came with stickers. I already put some stickers in it that I just sort of transferred over from the previous book. Same here. So already packed in this one, I'll go ahead and share with you. along the stencils. I got these stencils for my traveler notebook. I'm going to go ahead and throw them in here because the stencil set that I got, I don't think has numbers and letters in it. And they're not taking up a lot of space. So either I use them or I don't. And this is a sticker frame. It's the only one I have left from the, I guess, the kit that came with the Kodak Zinc printer. And so I've used the inside, because it's actually one print. I've used the inside before as a sticker element. This is the only one I have left. I'm going to order more because it turns out I really like them. And I can buy them with more photo papers because I'm going to need some more of those too. Okay. Oh, zip it up. Actually, wait. Let's put the washi in there. Zip it up, and we'll get back to that in a second. All right, so I think I'm going to move away from books, kind of along the lines of the big book I was just mentioning. They're just really bulky, and I'm using quite a bit of them, so they're maybe not as full. And I think I could come home and add in stickers later as well. So maybe they're more for scrapbooking. In this instance, I'm going to keep it to just the sheets. All right, so these are the stickers I initially had with the Clever Fox set. And I didn't use too many of them, so I'm going to go ahead and keep that. And then this, the actual Wanderlust book came with this sheet. So of course we'll keep those. Let's see. I actually like these. This is kind of a Midori sticker set, so I'm going to keep those. These have not really been used, and they're really small and nice. And I do have a trip to France kind of coming up, so I'll keep that. This is where I need a sticker release book because these could just go on with something like that, and then I would just get rid of the sheet. I think I'll just go ahead and put that off to the side. Okay. Okay, we also have, these are the stickers that go with the Wanderlust set from Everyday Explorers. So we'll go ahead and keep those. I'm going to go ahead and keep this, the Style Look from Mindwave, because it's about traveling. And those are more Midori sized. Before I open up these envelopes, I think I'm going to look at all of these little ones. So these are from the Everyday Explorers. I think I'll keep that one. I do take a lot of selfies. Okay, these are more Mindwave. They're kind of camping and picnicking related, which I think will work better for a different journal I have. So I'll hold those for that. These I bought for, there was a sale going on, so I bought these because I expect to one day go to England, right? So I don't have a trip planned, so I don't need to pack it now. One day I hope to go to New York. Don't need that now. This one is just breakfasts. Okay, I'm going to keep that one. And this one is French. Literally just says deer, but it looks very French. And since I mentioned I have a trip coming up for that one day, we'll keep those. Okay. Now these are Archer and Olive sticker sets. I believe it's 2 sheets and they're the exact same things. My very pretty nails make it very difficult to open things. Okay, we're just going to tear them, I guess. I need a letter opener. You know, that actually brings to mind, in the comments, if somebody could share with me, does anybody have an idea for packable carry-on scissors that I could use? Because Well, I don't have any. And sometimes I do journal on the plane, and I often don't check my bag. And I do a lot of tearing of things. I don't really, I guess, need scissors. But it wouldn't hurt to have scissors. So, if anybody has any suggestions, I'm all ears. I've heard of mixed success with folding scissors. And I think it's really just up to the discretion of the TSA officers. All right. So this is the Archer and Olive vintage stickers, the vintage camera sticker set, and they're exactly duplicated. So I can save one. I don't need both. And this is the compass sticker set. And behind door number 3, oh my goodness. Did I get both? This is the Wayfinder set. This one maybe doesn't apply so much to my traveling. What? Is there 2? Okay, there's 2. Yeah, I don't have any ocean trips or New England trips. What is going on? I have a sticker malfunction. What happened? What happened in here? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, that's not good. I think I just lost a sticker inside the envelope. Emergency surgery. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I think I was actually kind of able to save that sticker. We'll see. Huh. Well, if I was going on a cruise or something like that, or a trip to see some lighthouses, this would definitely be the sheet to take. But I don't think so. Okay. La la la. So I think as far as using the envelope in the book, the more square, large ones, sheets will go in the book for organizational sake. Do. This is not so much a pack with me video as a sort with me. Okay. So these ones will go back in here. And I could get more specific to the trip I'm taking. I have 2 left this year. Let's see, one's going to be Boston. So I guess I could use the sail away for Boston, but we're really probably staying landlocked. And, well, the other one at the end of the year will be to France. And that's where I'm going to do my best to get this all packed so it can go. Okay. So this is the traveler notebook, Midori sized stickers. So it goes well in that insert, but this does not. So I take them out of the packaging. Also save space. They're just one sheet, one cute little sheet. These nails are such a struggle. That one actually could go in there too. Maybe I'll do that so I don't put too much in the folder side. Spread the love out. Okay. Ooh, you know what else I should pack? sticker tweezers, because if I ever get my nails done again and I'm traveling, it makes it so difficult to pick up stickers. I don't know if it's obvious how I'm struggling. But all sorts of things can happen where I struggle with these small stickers, so I think I'll throw those in. Okay. That one in there. Squish out the air. And since this is going to expand without a doubt the way I do my travel journals, I'm just going to go ahead and stick this in here. Just to kind of keep everything together in one space. And if it can't handle this, it can't handle traveling with me. That's going to be an honest statement. Okay. It's kind of funny. I did not, when I purchased the Wanderlust passport and other traveler notebooks for my original first video on this channel, I loved yellow, and I did not know at the time that I was going to get a Delfonics pouch, or that I would love this mustard colored Delfonics pouch. I didn't think about these two things together, but it's kind of funny how it came together. They're just slightly different, but very, very nice. All right, so inside our pouch. Another reason I decided not to bring the books that I used to pack is because I got really tired of having to like spread books out to get anything in the dead center. I kind of, at this point, having used this system long enough, don't want anything in there but the book in the middle. Okay. And these are my sticker tweezers. So I think put them right here, tucked behind the black pen. So they're good in there. Okay. Okay, I think we got everything in there. Stamps, which is exciting. Stamps, stencils, pens, all sorts of pens. Printer paper, charger, tape, glue, whiteout, a random bag for random things, a receipt holder. What did I put back here again? Oh yeah, the acrylic block. Okay. Everything but watercolors or colored pencils, which, you know, one day I'll probably get to getting into that. Okay, so as I said, with these pouch stick-on, actually I should take this out again. Everything is perfect. Way to prove me wrong. Almost everything is perfect. Okay, it's because of this hole. All right. Well, thank you for joining me. Let me know what you put in your Delfonics pouches. Any, again, ideas on carry-on scissors or those sorts of, I don't think a blade would work as far as a scissor, because I do have this small blade, and I guess it'd be packable, but I feel like that would definitely get flagged before scissors would. Just an inside tuition. But it's so convenient for being able to cut things. Okay, again, thank you for joining me. This is Kimbo with Kimbo's Crafts. My videos post every other week on Wednesday, and stay tuned to see the maiden voyage of this new Wanderlust passport and the newly packed Delfonics pouch. Well, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, so after looking at that video, I realized everything was down here, so you couldn't really see where everything ended up. So I just wanted to go over again. You could tell where the pens were, right? So here is the tapes. This is the bag with the tape, or the whiteout. This is the pouch that I ended up putting the ink in, which somehow they don't fall out. Back here, I did, on second thought, go back and add in the brush pens, because I think I won't even bring the receipt bag on the trips that I don't plan on journaling, and instead will be scrapbooking. So I just took that out because I honestly haven't even used them the whole time. This pouch, the whole time that it's been in here anyway. This pouch, I haven't done anything with that pocket. That's probably going to be where random stickers end up. This is the acrylic block. Inside the center, we've got the book. Nothing changed since recording. The step photo printer, the 4 pouches of paper, the charger cord. Oh yeah, the charger is here. and pens, Le Pen. And then right here in this pouch, or this pocket, is the acrylic stamps, the clear stamps, and the shapes stencils, which, again, no numbers, just shapes. So that's how it finally ended up in a clearer view, and it goes back together quite nicely. And it's funny, I always start out traveling with it about this thick and roomy, and it always comes back bursting, especially the bigger the book gets. All right.